Hey mom and dad. So I'm going to show you a couple of stretches. The first two I know are going to be okay for both of you, but the last two I'm not entirely sure about dad's hip, but you can give it a try. The first two are in a chair. I have a weight bench. I think mom might have a weight bench, so you guys could try it on hers. Anyway, here we go. After a hot shower or some exercise or a hot tub, you'd hold each stretch for 1 minute, take a 30-second break, and then go back into it for another minute hold. And if you do these every day, your body's just going to be way happier. Even if you're not sore, it's not a bad idea to practice them. There, I'm off my soapbox. Anyway, so the first one is for the hamstring, and you can do it seated or standing. I like it standing, and see what you're doing is you're locking your knee out and flexing your foot. And instead of reaching down, which will get your back, I prefer that you reach forward while flexing and locking out the knee at the same time. And that will just get right into the hamstring. And if you go deep enough, it'll also get into the calf a little bit, in the gastroc, the higher part. So that's 1 minute, take a break, and then go back into it for another minute. And of course, do it on the other leg. The second one is for the quadricep, but it also really helps the psoas. So it will loosen up your lumbar also. If that happens to be bothering you, it's pretty helpful. So that's this one where you can do it on a chair or your bench, but you put your knee on the bench and you step forward with the other foot so your leg is behind you. The leg you're stretching is in the back. Now, before you go and bend the front leg at all, you want to turn your tailbone under just slightly. So you're tilting your tailbone under, like you're going to flatten your lower back. And then you just bend the front knee a little bit, not much. You don't need much, and you'll get a really good stretch in the quad and the psoas, which is really hard to get to. So that's another minute hold, a 30-second break, do it again, and then go to the other leg. Now, the last group of stretches you guys would probably just do on your bed, because I'm not sure if you would be happy getting on the floor right now with your sore legs. So that's a butterfly, and I'll just move my bench real quick and I'll do it over here so you can see. All right, so butterfly, you know butterfly. It doesn't matter where your legs are. If they're way up here and you feel it, then that's good enough. You know, it doesn't matter where, just as long as you're feeling it in the inner thigh. You sit up straight and you don't bounce your legs. Just hold it there. Hold that minute. And this time, instead of a 30-second break, what I want you to do is you're going to go from butterfly to a stretch called bound angel. And what that looks like is you press your feet forward, and this is really a concern for Dad's hip, I think. You hinge at the hip, so you lead with the chest, and you come forward until you feel it in the glutes. Lead with the chin and the chest, so you don't just slump. So this you hold for a minute, and then you come back up with a straight back, bring your feet back close to you, and hold that butterfly for another minute, and then come back down again, leading with the chest and the chin. And those 4 stretches should help you with your legs tremendously. I can't think of any other series of stretches that would do you better than those 4. If you need modifications, just let me know. I am available until 6 p.m. Love you both.